I'm Capt Mike. I had a subscriber asked would I post what my shop looks like, so I'm going to walk around it real quick and just kind of show you what kind of a mess I live in. Okay, you kind of walk in my door, and this is all my molds for concrete, and there's bowls up there. There's one of my little kilns, my little 110 volt kiln. This is my main 110 volt kiln. I use it almost every day. It's really great. It'll do everything I want it to do. And we got all my hundreds of shoe boxes that I put everything in to keep it kind of together, where I can kind of find out what I need to find out. And there's some bisqueware, more stuff. I have more stuff than anybody, and I've been collecting it a long time. There's my glazes and some fragrances for my soap, and some buckets full of glaze, and it goes on and on and on and on. And then down towards the end of the shop, there's some arrowheads I made, and I keep some soap here, and as you can see, everything's pretty junked up. Just a miscellaneous little closet. It's got all my beekeeping stuff hanging on it. And on down the end here is some more finished up stuff, just bowls, cups, little things of all sorts that you might find in a pottery shop or a glass shop. I never sell anything. I just put it on the walls. Occasionally friends and relatives come in and I give them stuff. This is my glass collection, where I keep all my glass. And turn in the corner, there's some more stuff on the walls. And on down to the left here is my molds, some ceramic molds, some molds for doing glass, and some plaster molds. And it's pretty much all just alike. This is my frit, and up here is just some stuff, some deer and some fish, and just stuff like that. Fishing lures. I'm kind of like a hoarder. I've got everything, and not much of it in, any kind of a neat array. This is my glass cutting station right here, and a few things that I've been working on here for the holiday season. May get around to doing some of the videos. I did a video on the little poinsettias, or at least a version of that. And of course, here's my refrigerator, where I keep my beverages. Microwaves, and it gets really kind of rough over here. That old sink has seen every kind of acid in the world, of paint stains, so it doesn't look too good. And that's some more of my equipment. And then here's some of my computer equipment, my camera set up where I take my videos. And of course, this right here is just one of the backdrops that I have. And more computer stuff, and back around to the door. This is the table that I use in a lot of my videos, and I use it for doing a lot of projects. Right now I'm finishing up a project on some whoop-de-doos, a different version of the one that I normally do, and I'm making a video on that. You see how nasty it gets when you're making a video. See, most people don't show you all that nasty stuff. They clean it all up first. And this is just one of my paint stations. I love paint. I love colors. If it's glitters, I've got to have it. So I've got all the glittery paint and all that good stuff. And let's see, something really, really important here. This is where I take my breaks. And this is Toby. Hey, Toby, say hi to everybody. There you go. That's Toby. And this is Roxy. Say hi to everybody, Roxy. Yeah, that's my baby. And Barn Cat's not in here. She was in here earlier, and she decided that she would she'd move on. And this is another one of my stations. If you'll notice, there's one thing about my whole shop, is if there is a flat surface, it's got something on it. It's a sickness. There's my potter's wheel. My daughter uses a potter's wheel more than I do. And this is just a whole junked up bunch of molds, silicone mold, piles of clay, and you know, stuff that you just kind of get in a shop of any size, especially when you're doing more than one type of arts and craft. And I've got some here on these little things they turn, but as sure as I grabbed a hold of it and tried to turn it, it would it'd fall. I used one to put some earthenware on, and the other holds some molds. And of course, that's the clay slab roller, and it's nice to have. And more arrowheads, and where I lay out my whoop-de-doos and stuff. And that is pretty much it. This is some vacuum machinery and some pressure machinery where I try to put resins in bowls when they have cracks. Speaking of bowls, there are my bowls. I have a few of those. And that is about it. I don't know whether I can get all of these things in my ceiling. It's a sickness. Everybody that comes in says, wow, man, you ought to sell those. Well, start with, nobody wants to buy them, not and give you anything close to what they're worth. So if I like you, I'll give you one, but don't try to sell them too much. Maybe one of these days, this will be my legacy. Who knows? There's still a few empty spaces up here, and we will try our best to fill every spot on the wall, every rafter, and when that's complete, I guess I'll be done. So that's it, folks. That's my shop in a nutshell. I hope you don't think I'm bragging or nothing. I'm not. I'm proud of it. After 74 years, I've saved a lot, and I've saved everything I've ever done, and every tool I've ever done, and ever built. So that's it, folks. I appreciate someone asking about my shop. I'm proud of it, and you should be proud of yours. And if you have any questions about anything, as usual, ask me and I'll answer you in the comments below. So, I am Captain Mike. This is my domain. It's where I stay. And I'm out of here.